into kind of that close-up.
Yeah.
So now that I've painted that, and those were all kind of all the wide shots, even though they don't happen in sequence, are all connected. Then I go back and I'm painting this close-up of Pig running. And in this sequence, it's kind of chopped up into two in the sequence. But, I'm going to start off with kind of neutral light.
Yeah.
Just knowing that I want to play a little bit with the lighting of the pig. And so pretty basic, similar to what we've done on everything else. It's kind of a neutral light setup showing the local color of everything. But this was really fun to paint. It's been a while since we painted the Dam Keeper. It's really fun to go back and paint little things here and there for this class.
Yeah. So again, neutral, diffuse lighting, overcast kind of.
Yeah. And in my head, I'm really thinking about where I'm going to take this.
Yeah.
And you guys have seen some of the lighting for the bigger, wider shots. So what's really important to me at this point is staying consistent with those. Like, what would the lighting be? Is he, I even had this idea at some point that, maybe, at the beginning, what's great is he starts off in the light and he's running in the light, but at some point he's going to come into the shadow. And what would be great is even if he comes into a bit of the shadow of the pollution coming over the dam. And it's a very quick thing, but I liked it for the potential of showing things are happening off screen. And so here I'm just kind of starting to figure out, match that lighting, that kind of warm orange light that we had in the beginning. And I'm starting off with a bit of shadow. And just painting back in some of the light, that sort of thing.
And is it already like the time the light is getting darker, kind of redder kind of thing?
Not quite yet. From there, that was kind of the start point, the warm orange light, and then from there, it's kind of going into warmer and warmer light. So from I took that painting, darkened the light a little bit, and started to warm it up
I see.
a bit, as if that haze was starting to build up over the light. And I think here it can be somewhat subtle, but I think if you played it in sequence, kind of one after the other, you would see the difference. And you saw when I was kind of painting this live, you had mentioned softening the shadows a little bit because of the atmosphere in the air. The light would become a little more diffused. So kind of softening out the shadows a little bit, all the cast shadows, filling that in a little bit.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then from there, I go into complete shadow.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So as if he's running in, and it's completely now covered the sky.
Yeah,
or covered the
pollution.
sun. The pollution has completely covered the sun. And so, just like that wide shot, you're getting a lot of this blue fill coming in. And an idea I had is like, it'd be nice to be able to kind of harken back to the red light that's in the sky. And so I was thinking about it, and I thought, you know what? Maybe when he puts his actual mask on, it can reflect the red sky in his glasses, in his lenses. This is actually funny. I didn't realize I painted it without the muzzle on it. It looks like some sort of weird torture device. There it is.
Okay.
So there you go. It's kind of reflecting the red sky there, which I thought would be nice. Like you just get a glint of it.
That's so cool. The reflection is telling what's up on off screen.
Yeah. And then we get to the kind of moment, the moment when he's inside the dam. He's managed to get it back working again. There's a lot of different ways we could have treated this. I still wanted the reminder of how close it was to him destroying the town and how important his job is. So I thought it was great to kind of stick in this red light.
That the red light would still be there as a reminder of like what is just outside the dam. But imagining kind of there's a window off screen, letting in this red light, and he's kind of, I thought that'd be great if though he was stepped outside of that red light, because I thought it was just really about his silhouette and kind of going, that we could play him in shadow outside of that red light. He's just barely safe.
is kind of the idea.
That's great. So the both lighting and color is actually giving the meaning.
Yeah, that's the hope. And so it was kind of fun to paint because it's really a kind of a monochromatic painting, just all in red. And what I wanted to do too was a bit of that blue fill to connect it back from to the outside.
Overlay or something, or
I'm just painting a blue overlay and kind of filling in.
But it's a normal layer.
This is a normal layer.
I see.
Yeah, I'm
just kind of adding.
And just implying that window a little more, and a little bit of that atmosphere in the sky, and then getting the pig in there as the central figure, and just mostly using that blue fill since he's in the shadow to light him overall. One thing I was thinking about that'd be fun, and we did this in the film, was this red light would be moving because the gears are moving.
Yeah.
So it would kind of have a bit of this strobing effect and movement in the light.
Yeah. The light pattern is shifting, constantly.
Yeah, through the gears as the gears are kind of moving around it. Yeah. And that's basically it. Kind of all the paintings. Let's look at all the paintings kind of in...
nice painting.
In sequence. We kind of start with this morning light, go into this dam.
Oh, I see. This actually comes in the middle of this shot. Yeah, I was wondering about that. That's perfect. Yeah, that makes total sense. Yeah, that's great. So that's you get that progression.
Yeah. That's great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of our color script.
Yeah, it's a one sort of a tiny sequence, but then this is no different from how you would treat the entire movie or the short or the television commercial. You want to kind of create how you want to manipulate audience's feeling. This is all about it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think in the beginning of the film, at the beginning of the sequence, I do think you want a bit of that feeling of like, something's wrong. But as time passes, you really want to get that impending doom. The point of the sequence overall within the film was really to convey this idea that if he messes up, there are devastating things that can happen. Knowing that he was going to save the town in this instant, I wanted to go as far as we could, as far as implying like how dangerous this deadly cloud was. So this backlit idea is kind of the kind of driving force. That was the main idea that I wanted to build this whole sequence around, just to be able to show that. And a lot of the decision making came from stemming out of that idea.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Great. So that's the demo this week.
That's great.
I think we should have just a moment of silence. I think our class is done.
Oh my God.
Don't cry. Well, so this is the end of our class. And, this is really just a beginning. We didn't record this class thinking that we would be able to cover everything. So many of these classes could expand into other classes, whole kind of sessions, 9-week sessions. So, we really hope that you understand that, and that hopefully we've furthered your interest in lighting and color, and especially storytelling.
And it's just a part of the journey. It's a small part of a journey. And we're happy that we got to be a part of yours, and hopefully you're happy that you got to be a part of ours too. It really took us quite a bit of our energy putting these videos together. We really got into it. We really actually loved making these videos and imagining how we could most effectively teach and share our ideas with you.
Yeah, and I think if we look a little happy, the reason why is because this project became epic for us. It became just as big as all the things that we've been working on. And we're excited to finish it because we're excited to share it with you guys. So please give us feedback. Let us know what you think about the course. And we really want to say a big thanks to Schoolism.
Yeah, thank you so much, Schoolism. Thank you for taking our class. And hopefully when we do another one, please take again. We will probably
try to put together even better videos next time.
Absolutely. So until next time, take care, and we'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.